Hello? Can everybody hear me? Thumbs up. All right. All right. As you can see, the different studying brew. We are on in different states. We're in different locations. I'm still logging in with all of you guys, and just want to say welcome to the Studying Brew. This is episode 1114 on this beautiful test taking techniques Tuesday. Yes, this is me, Andy, without a hat. It was a call to put my glasses on and no hat because it is hot as heck in Arizona. I just want you to know that. And I was just sweating too much. I'm like, this is not a good look. And it's just hot. It's just hot. It's we have hot in Southern California, but we haven't had hot yet. And so I'm just glad to be here. Hopefully my internet is good enough. Brandy is doing all the recording, so we're kind of like working behind the scenes, helping each other out. Because I refuse to hotspot off the days in internet. I feel like it's not the safest. I feel like it's not the safest internet to be hooked into, especially when it keeps asking me to take down my private relay. I'm like, no, no, thank you. So I'm just going to do my best, and Brandy's going to do a lot of the talking tonight, as you guys are probably well relieved of that. So if the replay comes out a little late on this test taking techniques Tuesday, it's okay because either one of us had to probably stay up late, and we're going to get this out as soon as we can. All right.
Yay.
It is test taking techniques Tuesday. You're not here for my locations or what I everything else I said. You're here for Brandy. Well, my name is Andy. I am the guy in the back office. Well, not in the back office, off in location. I feel like I'm on CNN right now, live from the streets of Tucson. No, you're not here for my live broadcast from Tucson. No, you're here for Brandy. She has her Series 6, 63, 26, Series 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know on this Test Taking Techniques Tuesday, because tonight is the night that you all love, because tonight is the night where Brandy's going to give you those hints, clues, hacks, techniques, whatever it is that you need, so that way you too can get a pass notice, and she's going to help you out in getting that done by showing you how to get the answer without getting the answer. Brandy, go ahead and unmute if my sound goes out and just take over. Am I good? Because it was kind of freezing up here and there.
Yeah,
We're
no,
good?
you're good. You're good. You're
All
good.
right. I just want to tell everybody that we had a great night. Brandy went ahead and went to I guess like most of Primerica, they call it opportunity night.
L
This was an elevation night. This
yes.
is an elevation night because one of our students was elevating. Congratulations to Jose and his wife. What's his wife's name? Oh, that feels so bad. Tria?
Tere.
Tria?
Tere.
Tere. Tere.
Mhm.
Sorry, Tere.
Sanchez.
Sanchez on passing, not passing, they already passed. He passed all his exams, SIE 63, and
Yep.
now he is an RVP, got promoted to RVP, which is regional vice president, which is what in the or outside America, what is that called, Randy? Broker?
A broker. Yeah, and a broker in Primerica world. And
All right. All
yes.
right. I feel like I'm breaking up, so I'm going to have you take over.
Okay. So yeah, and it was guys, it was super fun to be out. As you guys know, I don't leave Kona Ranch very often. So it was actually really fun. It was great to see people from my office, from our office that we home base from. But it was really fun. It was just really fun to see people and see people get recognized for passing and all the production and all the stuff that they do, and just seeing people who elevate to that next broker level and all that stuff, and knowing that Andy and I kind of a little bit had a hand in them getting their promotions and stuff. So it was super fun, super fun. Probably have to go out and do more of that stuff, you know? But anyways, enough about all that. Let's get you guys to pass, right? Oh, thanks. Thanks, guys. Thank you. People who saw me in Zoom world. But anyways, all right. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Andy's always better at this part of it, but I don't know if he can unmute. Do 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 do.
I can unmute, but I feel like I'm breaking up in sound, so I don't want to.
Okay. So then I will do that. Do do do. Okay. Got
Well, I mean, I can talk, but how is it?
it does cut out.
Okay, then let's just have you do it, and I'll just help with my funny banter when you start breaking down stuff.
All right. So, yes, guys. So, what we do here is we don't just teach you guys contents, we actually teach a system. And over the time frame, we've been trying to articulate exactly why Kona is different and what makes Kona special. And it really is the fact that we teach you guys a system. It's a system to not just pass one exam, but it's a system to pass all multiple choice exams. We teach you how to study to pass, to get those connections, so that way, and then again to find those connections into your multiple choice exam, so that way you know what you're doing and you're doing that with confidence. So what we have in our program is, of course, we have our course videos, right? Those are our pre-recorded. You guys get those done on your time, whenever you can, in the car, early morning, late at night, all that stuff, right? And then we have our live session Zooms. This is where I teach you guys how to actually apply the content. So it's not just me rehashing out content, it's actually me teaching you guys how to use the content to make those connections and pass those exams. And then we have small group tutoring and some one-on-one daily accountability. As Andy likes to say, the more you see me or the more you want me involved, the more expensive it gets. But we have packages, subscriptions that start at $50 a month. And then we also have our books for sale. These are done in that way to support that way, that connection way to pass. We've got the SIE, we've got the Series 6, 63, 65, and 26. The SIE and the 65, if you're a member, super interactive. You guys can click on the digital copy of the book and actually get some small videos that helps back up the content if you get a little stuck in it. And then we have this amazing free Kona community. This is a Discord, man. Guys, this is where we get to chat. This is where you get to connect with other people who are studying. You have a question about options. I'm sure everybody has a question about options. It's a great place to talk about it. Great place to discuss it. We're gonna really up our getting our study groups together on there. Really find ways to connect to other studiers, so that way you guys can study together, pass together, all of that wonderful fun stuff together. Now, to reach us, I got to put those links in the chat. Hold on, multitasking here. And then I'm going to put the links in the chat. The links are also available if you guys are watching this on YouTube, and you guys can scan that QR code. And also to reach out to us, 951-290-3077, call or text. Andy is the person who answers that phone. So guys, if he doesn't answer, especially this week, just text. He'll get back to you. I promise one of us will get back to you as soon as we can, because he is on the road. And good old-fashioned email, KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. Also, guys, scan the QR code for our Instagram, and you guys can check out all the amazing passers and actually read the captions, because in those captions is exactly how they passed. So it's awesome. It's a good place to be. Tomorrow on our live sessions, oh yeah, we don't do live sessions on Wednesdays during the day, because that is the time for all of you to catch up to study. That's a day for me to kind of do things that can't be done on Zoom World, right? So we give that day for you guys to kind of catch up, keep working on your study plans, keep working on your studying. We are available on Discord for you guys to post some questions and to communicate with us that way. And then we will be back, or I will be back, or both of us will be back for the Studying Brew tomorrow night. All right. So on that note, you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the amazing test taking Technique Tuesday? It is the night where we teach you guys techniques and strategies. There's absolutely zero content needed to answer these 6 questions. So if you have not started studying for your securities, if you're in the middle of studying, if you just started studying, if you needed a refresher, if you're not even studying for securities, you're studying for something else, this is the best night to be at, because when we show you guys these little, man, I've been kind of referring to them as little test taking hacks. These little things that you guys can look for in your answer choices that really kind of help give you this extra edge, conserve your brain power for those long tests, right? Some ways to just, in the very least, get you started on your answer choices, get you started on how to dissect these questions. It's for that purpose, just to get you guys looking at these questions a different way. And, especially when you're pinched for time a little bit and you need to go a little bit faster, these techniques, man, they really do give you an extra little boost, a little extra edge. So as Andy likes to say, we have rules to test taking technique Tuesday. Don't ask where we get the question from. Don't ask what exam this is from. None of it matters. None of it matters. So don't ask. And instead, what you guys are going to do is you're just going to pay attention to the techniques. Pay attention to how I look at these answer choices away from content. Okay. So pay attention to the technique. And then look, this stuff isn't like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be a master at this right away. No, just like everything, we have to practice. That is the best way to get good at this. And remember, we are undoing, think about this. This is not taught in schools. Nobody teaches you. Nobody talks about this stuff. This is like one of those like hidden gems out there. I'm undoing years of traditional learning tonight with these 6 questions. So it's going to take a little bit of practice to look at these questions differently. But guys, once you master this thing, whoo, it is a game changer in your studying. And this is, again, applies to any multiple choice exams. So we say take a 10-question flash quiz. That means as fast as you can, answer 10 questions. Could be mixed. It could be a certain chapter. It could be the chapter you're strong at, the chapter that you're weak at. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just try it. Just try it on and then keep practicing at it. Okay. So you guys ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get started. I'm gonna like bright colors. Okay. So here we go. So I start with A. Andy starts with D. You guys can start with wherever you want. You could start with C if you want. It doesn't really matter. But the idea is just look around at your answer choices. The primary regulator, the tax enforcement agency, the primary enforcement agency, the primary tax enforcement agency. There's a lot of stuff going on there, right? So the primary regulator of the securities industry, so that just talks about securities. The tax enforcement agency that sees individual states. Is that a thing? I don't even know. But I'm going to kind of highlight the word states. I see in the chat, somebody put B and D, federal and states are opposite of each other. The primary enforcement agency for municipal bonds. And then we have the primary tax enforcement agency of the federal government. These are opposite. You guys ready? So go look at the question. Boom. The IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, which is the following. I think we're all familiar with the IRS. I think as long as we started working, I think we're all familiar with the IRS, and that is the primary tax enforcement agency of the federal government. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Boom. I'm going to be real with you guys. When I pulled these questions, I was like, there's a lot going on in the background. And I saw not a violation, not violated, not a violation, violated. So number one, we've got this one that is different. The other thing, just like Diana put in the chat, the other thing that is very important about this question is that it's the only one with a number in it. It's the only one with a number in it. Guys, it's the answer. I'm just going to be real. It's the answer. I mean, we could look at the question.
Just pick it. Just pick it. It's test taking techniques Tuesday. We don't need to look at questions.
Boom. Just like that. It's different.
Questions are for suckers. Just kidding.
The number. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, guys. Next question. Boom, boom. All right. They would, let's see, hold on. They would include stock and bonds. We have an and. They are utilized by the public sector only. Ooh, we don't usually like these. This is what we call MONA, must, only, never, always. Usually not true. We have another and right there. We have another and right there. So you guys know how
It's going to be B.
I was going to say, you know how we say like pick the one that has an and in it? Well, B doesn't have an and.
There's 3 ands and 1 that doesn't.
And it's an only. So it is the answer. Mm-mm.
Click it and get a pass notice. That's what test taking techniques is about.
Exactly. Boom. Just like that. Simple, easy peasy. All right. I got supervises.
That's my new shirt idea, though, by the way.
What?
Questions are for suckers.
Oh my goodness.
Test taking techniques. Don't be a fool.
All right. So, anyways, okay, I did see that. That's not what I focused on in this question. I forgot. I searched it. So business insecurities, securities business, board of directors, business insecurities. Guys, again, C is the only one that does not say business insecurities. I did look at the question. It has,
Pick me.
and then the answer is C.
Pick me. Pick me.
Boom. Just
Enough said. Let's go to the next.
do 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 do. I wish you were here so I can hit you under the desk. Just kidding. We're moving fast.
I know, but eight personalities, man. Test taking techniques. We go.
So we have call risk, market risk, interest rate risk, business risk. And at first I thought, man, do I have to break these down? But I don't, because I looked at the question and it talked about it talked about a callable bond. It talked about being called away. So I just said that it has to be the one that has the call in it. That easy. It had to be that one. And I didn't even know, like, so somebody put in the chat, will C and D have financial risk, which you're absolutely right. You're 100% right, but I didn't even look that far. Like I
You
did,
know why?
which led to
Test taking techniques Tuesday. We don't teach content.
right.
Yeah.
No, I just meant even when I answered the question, I didn't even look at that stuff. I just saw the call and whatever. Okay. This one was fun. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready? So I have 9:30 to 4, but it's 9:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. Eastern time. I got 9:30 Central time, 9 to 4. That one doesn't even match anything. It's totally different. And so I have the right numbers and the right AM and PM right there. I have Central versus Eastern, and then I have Eastern, Eastern, Eastern. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that the answer is probably going to be D, right? I'm pretty sure. I wanted to double check. It talked about the New York Stock Exchange. I don't know if you guys know this, but New York is all the way on the East Coast. They are Eastern time. I don't know why they would do that in Central time. That's the answer.
Boom. Brandy's teaching geography, test taking techniques, time zones, all for the price of your internet.
That's right. That's right. Boop, boop. Okay. And oh, that was it. We're done. That was easy. We're done.
That's because it's test taking techniques Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. And honestly, it probably took me maybe 2 minutes longer because there was two girls at my house talking about something. I don't even know. And so it probably took me 2 minutes longer to do this without being on Zoom, just to find the questions. It was that easy to find 6 questions that had techniques.
And if you want more and you're like, wow, it's amazing, do that. Sign up, scan the QR code, hit the links, get into those sessions Monday through Friday, get into those live sessions, those exam mastery sessions where it's exam specific. Learn it, do it.
Boom, done. Yep. From the meeting to the Zoom. Yeah, you guys, you have no idea. That was awesome. But, anyways, I want to thank you guys so much, so very much for being on. I'm going to have Andy close it out the only way that he does best. Go ahead.
Tomorrow we got members only. We don't have members sessions tomorrow because tomorrow is Wednesday, so there's no day sessions tomorrow. We will be back for the Studying Brew, same bat time, same bat channel. It might be test taking techniques again, part deux, as they say in French. Anyways, all I know is stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. Keep that positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. Have a great night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice these techniques in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great one.